Welcome back to Relatably Random. I am Allison.
I'm Katie, and we have a special guest tonight. It's the the gorgeous lady sitting next to me and my sister is our mother.
Yes, betwixt us.
Betwixt us.
Can you see a family resemblance?
Hello.
And it kind of looks like a sandwich because Allison and I
we coordinated without coordinating. We had no idea.
This is our delayed twin brain.
It is
working. Yes,
for sure.
But we are going to talk to my mom, Teresa.
Your mom?
My mom.
She's my mom.
Our mom? Yeah.
You always do that.
I do that. We are going to talk to her about her past style, her current style, and just things we find odd and amusing and wonderful about style, basically.
Yeah.
This is the style episode, guys. Buckle in. Yeah. So we usually go over psyched and sucked for the week.
Psyched and sucked is something that we're happy about or we were excited for, and then sucked was something that, sucked about the week.
Yeah, or is going to suck. It could be past or future, just like surrounding the time. Yeah. Do you have anything, Mom?
I
psyched
about? Anything. I will say that I'm psyched because I'm off this week, so I'm enjoying.
That's a great psyched.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am not off this week, but
am I.
I have been off for a week before, and I felt, as you do, very psyched.
I can't remember the last time I had a week off.
Yeah.
Seeking time with my granddaughter, so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's part of my psyched is that my daughter is in town.
Your eldest.
My eldest daughter from college. But it kind of sucks is that I still have to work. And it's just like, I feel like it's like we're in her way a little bit. Like she's not part of her, we're not part of her normal routine. She's not part of our normal routine anymore. So it's kind of like, oh, I didn't know you were going to, no, go ahead, go in the bathroom. No, it's okay. And or like, oh, are you using the washer? I didn't know. You go ahead. So it's kind of like that. So, but it's not, it's workable. We're doing it. So, yeah.
It's always hard when adults are under the same roof. And I think that Holly is definitely crossed the threshold of adult now because she's lived on her own at college and now she's, she does her own laundry. And maybe she did before, but like she's just working on her own time schedule. Whereas before when she was there before college, she was more in your unit.
Yes.
So,
exactly. She was part of our routine, to say the least. So, do you have anything?
Yes.
Week?
My psyched is that we have a special guest on our podcast.
Yes. Psyched about that.
Very psyched. I'm also psyched that it's going to be December. I love Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
And that will December after the first week of December, that marks when our conference at work is over. Yay! So excited about that.
I know you've been counting down
for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally here.
And then
soon anyway.
My sucked is that my husband is now down at the conference, and so I'm solo parenting. And I just gotta say, anyone who does it on the daily, I respect and salute you. And also for those who do it with more than one kid, whew, you are a superhero to me.
Yes.
Seriously.
Shout out to all those single parents.
Because solo parenting
in the thick
is
of it.
hard, especially when you're not used to it, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
that's my suck.
I've often thought about that because my husband's been out of town before, and I'm alone with the kid or kids plural, and it's just like I kudos to any single parent who does this day in day out without an end in sight. maybe they might get
Seriously.
relief here and there, you know,
So much respect for ya.
grandparent or something helping out, but mad respect. Yeah.
Yes.
So, we can get into our topic here, our style episode. So, this is our mom who raised us. We love her very much.
She is very dear to us.
Yes, best mom ever. But we also, when we're like looking at old pictures, we found like a theme about her is that she just like always looks great.
Effortlessly.
Okay. She always has like a style, even to, to this day. But when we're looking at like past photos, like, because you kind of came of age like in the 70s, right? Like that's when you started getting into style, right?
Right.
Okay. Can you tell us like what TV shows like were they influence on you? Like what inspired you? What were you trying to like who influenced you growing up?
Or was it not TV shows? Was it musical people? Was it, other people,
Yeah, in your life.
Probably, the things around my life. I mean, when I was, early 70s, the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family. But I don't think I really dressed as much like them. But
Okay.
probably more in high school as I got, more mid to later high school. I sort of like the hippie type of look, the
Okay.
jeans and maybe fringe jackets and the boots and t-shirts, peasant tops, all those types of things.
Yeah, and you always seem to have the long hair parted down the middle kind of
Right.
thing in high school.
Right.
Except for that picture we found of you with the perm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the perm came.
That was that more like 80s maybe?
That was,
early 80s?
Or was it like
it was
the end of the
probably
70s?
the end of the 70s, or maybe the beginning. No, maybe the beginning of the 80s.
That seems timely.
Yeah, because I got married in your dad and I married in 79.
Okay.
That's
and
right.
That picture was after we got married. And he got a perm, if you remember that picture.
I do remember
I
that
do
picture.
remember that hysterical picture. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some chestnuts too.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
But do you feel like you were influenced like by musicians, like outside influence, or do you feel like it was like, do you feel like your peers had anything to do with it, or do you feel like you were being more rebellious, or what?
There might have been TV shows and stuff that I kind of liked, more of the hippie type.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of any right now specifically.
Okay.
Like, but just, the things that I liked, and I guess the type of people, maybe the look that was going through high school, and musicians, maybe musicians, but some musicians, I guess they dress that way too.
I see in your notes that bralessness was
yes.
was in style.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was in style. Although I've noticed in like some older movies that I think bralessness was in style there too.
Oh, maybe.
And that's why
like
they
what
were
what
so
type of
very
older
chic.
movies?
Like what's
Like
the era?
maybe even Katharine Hepburn and Myrna Loy, and
I do remember,
because they're not, like bosomy and
right. It's not very structured.
Everything flows beautifully and elegantly, and
Okay.
Even
today,
yeah,
it came full. Sorry. It's come full circle with the bralessness. I mean, some people go braless now, on TV or whatever. So, but I do remember that being a thing, like in the 70s. Not remembering it, but like remember seeing that it was. You know.
You also have on here Charlie's Angels, Farrah Fawcett, and Cher.
Right.
I just want to say I agree with you on both of those things, but so much so with Cher in the 70s. I mean, I think I saw something on Instagram with like a retrospective of like all of her beautiful costumes from like award shows and Sonny and Cher and all that. And I mean, it's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And
Like-
she was like different from
Yes.
everybody too.
Yeah.
Like she like wasn't like she was like over the top, and she always like pushed the envelope with her like her clothes. And
But man, she had such a great figure for it.
yeah, she was tall, rail thin, kind of. Yeah.
And that's another show that I remember watching was Sonny and Cher.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Farrah
So-
Fawcett with her big do. You
Right.
one of the pictures we wanted to show, and I'll insert it, but like you kind of had a feathered do for your
Right.
graduation picture. Yeah. So, but you had long hair in high school, but do you cut it?
Yeah. I did cut it for that.
Okay.
My hair was longer, and
Okay.
I did cut it for that.
That's like maybe like a preppier kind of look than like
Yeah,
at that
was
time
starting-
than the
that
hippie.
that was starting to come more into vogue. That type
Okay.
of look and
Yeah.
so-
Gosh, what a great hair day, like, and great turnout with that haircut. Like I think I got my hair cut and dyed for my senior picture, and it did not turn out like as well as yours did by any
Oh,
means.
thank you.
Yeah, yours looks good on you.
It,
in
it
that
looks
picture.
like
Yeah.
it looks like an actress's headshot
Yeah.
Oh, well,
or a
It
model's
does.
a headshot.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes. So a lot of inspiration we're going through here. What about today? Like you're very stylish right now. You've got like a fire engine red.
It looks
Polka
very
dot.
Christmassy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I had asked for sort of a Chanel-y type
Okay.
cardigan
Mm-hmm.
because I noticed they were coming back into vogue, and I kind of
Mhm.
like that kind of era where you're very
Tailored.
tailored looking.
Okay.
Yeah, the tailored
Okay.
look.
Yeah.
And I've liked the way that some of the sweaters have come back that way,
Okay.
looking kind of like a Chanel jacket or sweater and
Yeah.
that type
Yeah.
of thing.
Chanel. What do they had like the clean girl look for a long time. I think it's
Yeah.
still kind of in, but now they say it's like mob wife was like the new thing.
Oh, yes,
and I think
mob
maybe the
wife is
Chanel
very
stuff is
in
part
right
of it
now.
with like the expensive looking
Yeah.
stuff because they're so rich and kind of not gaudy, but like expensive
Isn't like the
looking,
chunky
you know?
like gold jewelry back in style too,
Yes.
with like the big coiffed hair,
yeah,
but not
Yeah.
too coiffed. you
right,
know?
right. A little unkempt, but still expensive looking.
Yes.
You know. But is there anyone's like that you look back on that you try to aspire to today in your wardrobe, or do you just think of like what's comfortable or what?
I guess I think about what's comfortable, but I think, like you said, clean lines and classic looks. And classic looks come from like eras from like Katharine Hepburn.
Right,
But
30s,
also-
40s kind of.
Yeah, but also from the 60s, Laura Petrie, you
Yeah.
know.
Right. Dick
even
Van Dyke Show.
Dick Van Dyke Show. Or,
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Or how about Jacqueline Kennedy? She was
Yes.
Who was
supposed to be-
also she
Yeah.
seemed to take a note out of Coco Chanel's book as well.
right.
Yeah.
So I guess and somebody that I always thought was very elegant was Tippi Hedren in The Birds. I just
Oh,
love
yes.
that she looked very
Yeah.
elegant, you know.
I just remember her hair piled up
Yeah,
high on top of her head, looking
Yeah.
so
And then
classy,
getting,
but like
Right.
then getting beaked by a bird and having
Yeah.
blood right here
Yeah.
underneath her
she had
coif.
a tendril
Yeah.
and it still
Yeah.
looked good, you
Right.
know? Like she still looked cute.
and she had the clean lined suit
And she had that
Right.
matching jacket.
right.
right.
you
It was all
know?
like a lime
mint-
green, maybe
mint
mint,
or
green.
lime green,
Yeah,
yeah.
between
Mhm.
the two. Yes. Yes. No, that's I see some stuff like that today and I'm like, you could still make that work. Like it still works, you
Yeah.
know. If it's done right, you know. it
Sometimes
still
I wish
works.
I could dress like that on the daily.
I
or-
know.
If I just had like a closet full of like different era looks, like one day I want to go to work dressed like Tippi Hedren with like a sheath dress and a matching, jacket to go with it. Like,
And the heels and
yeah, and the
tights
heels.
and yeah.
And then another day, dressed like, Katharine Hepburn in Bringing Up Baby.
Right.
Have just like
Yeah.
a dress from what, the 40s.
Right.
I mean, that sounds wonderful to me.
Or go in the complete opposite direction. Go like as Sharon Tate.
Right.
Just like a crisp tee and like some trouser bell bottoms or something.
Yeah.
Like just. I know. I wish, and I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I've ever like really had like a style. Like I'm not like punk or like I'm not like sporty or anything. I just feel like I
feel
want
the
to embody
same
everything.
way. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm no style because I want to embody every style.
Well, and I also think that not only do we have so much love for so many different looks, but we also have to deal with the practicality of our funding for said wardrobe, and also for the practicality of, I mean, let's face it, guys, we're not going anywhere these days.
Not really. We're
You
going to
know,
work.
we have some work stuff and we have some,
Yeah.
some events every now and then, but even for, I don't know, weddings or anything, it's not the same. It's not as formal anymore.
And like weddings, you always like think like, oh, I want to look so good at this wedding. I want to look great. I want to look just stunning. And it's somebody else's wedding, so you're kind of like, do I want to upstage the bride? But that's like a thing that's in your head, like, well, I don't want to like every girl to hate me because I dress like this, or but you know what, my advice to anyone thinking that is dress the way you want to dress, okay? And don't let anything like that stop you, but style the way you want to be styled, as long as you're like not nude, I guess. Not like Kanye's wife.
I will say,
no disrespect to her.
Let's maybe keep the body parts inside the dress or whatever you're wearing.
At least during the event, maybe.
Well, yeah, during the event.
At least during the event.
And also, most likely, you're never going to upstage the bride, because the bride has picked that dress. She's strategically planned her makeup and her hair,
right? And
she's hired someone who she knows is going to do a fantastic job. So that bride's got it in the bag no matter what, and it's her day. So
yeah. Talking about what we're wearing, or what you wear day to day, like what makes you feel most put together? Is it like jewelry, or is it like a good pair of jeans? What do you think?
Well, I think you can feel put together in a good pair of jeans if you have the right, top. And always, I like boots. I'm a boots person.
I think I got that love from you as well.
But yeah, I can feel, sometimes I feel put together when I'm going to work, and I put on an outfit that hopefully, I think I'm the type of person that needs something tailored. If I put something wide on, I'm going to look wide, I can't carry that off.
Something that has like a silhouette to it instead of something that's like kind of straight up and down. Is that what you mean?
Maybe, or something more fitted a little bit, or that it just hangs in a better way.
Okay.
And but comfort is important. I think being comfortable, and you can be comfortable in a lot of things, and some people might be comfortable in spiked heels. I couldn't be comfortable in spiked heels.
Right.
But,
I have seen that though. Some people are. Like, I feel like and this is way off in Randomsville for a comparison, but I was on Instagram again because I'm a millennial.
That's what you do.
Yeah, as you do. And I was looking at Cynthia Erivo's post,
Okay.
And she and Ariana Grande had gone to Disneyland, and I don't know, or Disneyland or Disney World, and I don't
Okay.
know if they were. They must have been there promoting Wicked together, but they were also there, like it looked like, to have a little bit of a fun outing.
Okay.
And Ariana was wearing heels in Disney World, and I'm guessing that's because she had spent so much time dancing in heels and things like that for rehearsals for Wicked
Okay.
she's probably, her feet are probably comfortable in
They're just
heels.
used to it now. They're
She's
just
just
bent
used to
that
it
way
now.
now.
Yeah.
Muscle memory kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also noticed conversely that I used to wear heels, like when I started at my job at RSNA,
Mhm.
I used to wear heels whenever I would go into work, and they would be fine. They would be comfortable.
Yeah.
And then when you stop wearing heels, then when you try to put heels back on, they're not comfortable at all, even if they're
No.
like comfortable heels.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't use it, you lose it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I know. I always felt kind of awkward in heels. You know, I try, but I feel like a little kitten heel is better for me, like the smaller heel or platforms. You know, always in like
I like a good chunky heel.
Yeah, always in spikier heels. I felt kind of
wobbly,
off or wobbly.
Yeah, I have weak
not
ankles too.
weak ankles.
Can't do too much of a thin heel for me.
Yeah, yeah. But for mom, it's the boot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
a
boots.
nice boot. Yeah,
And boots are usually pretty comfortable to my feet.
yeah.
So you're like
even if they have a heel, sometimes they're still.
You're like
good.
Rachel from French. I just got, look at these. I don't need a job because I have great boots.
Yeah. Thoughts on cowboy boots? Would you wear them?
I have a pair.
Okay.
Yeah, I wore them Sunday, and yeah, I like.
Are they brown?
Boots. These are black.
Black
I used
cowboy
to have
boots?
some brown ones, and I don't have them anymore.
Okay.
But I had a few accidents in those because the boots were real slippery. These aren't as slippery.
Sometimes they're slippery.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very important on a shoe.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a shoe, I make sure that if it's a boot or anything, it has to have excellent traction on the bottom, or else I won't invest.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've had my fair share of spills
Slipping
in
stuff,
boots and things like that too.
Yeah.
And actually, I got these kind of unexpectedly. I wasn't even shopping for shoes. I was with Karen, my cousin, and she was looking for shoes, and I told her, I'd like to have a pair of cowboy boots, and we saw the sales, and she goes, "These are your size. Try them on."
Yeah.
So
you need a friend like Karen.
Yeah.
You know what?
I can have you take that extra
Karen
step.
is that type of friend where I feel like you go out with her and then things like magically happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
We love you, Karen.
Yeah, we love you
Wherever
and
you
we
are.
miss you, Karen.
So,
And I know that you said that we would grow up and not want to hang out with you, but we want to hang out with you. So,
Yes, we still do. Okay. And also, what style trends do you like? You see it and you're like, you cringe. You despise these trends.
it could be for now or back in the day.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to what you were just saying a few minutes ago. Sometimes I think too much exposure.
Okay.
So you're not a crop top gal.
Um,
I'm not, and I will say that
wear crop tops.
they're not for me.
And one of those pictures,
You were wearing one.
Was wearing
Yeah.
a crop top.
Oh,
But it was in my own home.
That's true.
I was carrying bowls from the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't, and it was summer, so you're wear stuff like that maybe.
Yeah.
But if you're at work, there was somebody at my work once that it looked like they had forgotten to close their like top or something.
Button their blouse?
Sort of, you could say it that way, but they actually had maybe either a sweater or a sort of a little fitted jacket on top, but they had it looked like a satin camisole and they were very well endowed, and
They were busting out.
they were busting out, and I felt a little bit like she wasn't finished dressing yet, and we were all in the kitchen, and there were men, and I felt a little uncomfortable because it felt a little too intimate. Maybe that's something people might wear at a club. I don't know. I've never done clubbing, but I just thought it was sort of inappropriate for the setting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like body positivity is a thing, right? But like when you're at work, you shouldn't like mention
work is a different, especially
it depends on what you do for work.
Well,
like if you're a stripper, that's cool,
right? It depends, but also work in a professional business setting is a different
corporate
arena,
kind of stuff,
and especially since probably 2-3 times a year they make you, or at least once a year, they make you watch. If you're in the business world, they make you watch a harassment.
They do,
video, and you have to be, you have to take a test, and I feel like, and again, I am all for body positivity too, but if you have to watch a harassment video at work for certain behaviors, I feel like you probably should try to dress a little bit more chastely when you are at work.
Companies also usually have like a dress code, that address that kind of attire. Now, mine has one rule that I see broken at mine is like the leggings thing. Like no leggings, and like black slacks like can be like kind of like if they're skinny slacks, like they could veer more on the leggings looking thing. So it's kind of like you're treading a line. I mean, people have worn leggings to work.
I think you can wear leggings if they're actually leggings and not workout leggings.
Okay.
Like say you're wearing a pair of regular knit leggings, like the ones that I have from Garage. Those are pretty much knit pants. They're not meant to be worn for working out.
Okay.
And you wear a top that's long enough that goes over your butt.
Yeah.
That's appropriate for work.
Yeah.
You could wear that, but if you're going in your Lululemons, but they're black, that's not professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but
maybe,
I guess that depends on where you work too. So.
And like maybe the thing is like maybe a less well-endowed girl that was kind of flat, nothing would be showing in that same exact top. You know what I mean?
But
so
it would
might
still be somewhat suggestive.
I suppose, especially if like maybe the top is up, if it's like a camisole. But camisoles are kind of in, I guess. But I don't know. I'd have to like kind of see it. But I'm sure you saw it and we're kind of like, oh,
I think
looks like she's got her nightgown on or something.
What's appropriate for the situation, it almost looked like it was intimate wear,
like a teddy or something.
And you just feel like you're, it's something that you might even feel uncomfortable if somebody's in the dressing room or.
Okay.
It's, I just think it's kind of distracting in the office.
Yeah.
It's like wearing a bathing suit to school or something like that.
Yeah.
It's what
that's true.
It's what's appropriate.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I will say, and maybe I shouldn't say, but I also think that you can reveal too much, just like you say, wearing something sheer that you can see everything. I just think that it's better to.
Yeah.
I think that's again intimate. That's an intimate type of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who do it on the red carpet.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, if I was famous and young and had a body like that, and a designer wanted me to dress in a certain way, I think some of it can be tasteful. It can be made somewhat tasteful. But I do think some of it can borderline on the trashy too. So I think it's a fine line, and it's all situational. But again, I'm all for body positivity. But you just got to know your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
read the room kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But now we're going to go over like some pictures that we have of mom and kind of dissect them a little bit. There's one picture we have, but we haven't found it yet. So hopefully I'll be able to post this, but it's a basketball picture. And I remember when that 70s show came out, like Laura Prepon, like I'm like, that's mom.
It
Like,
reminded
she
me of
looked
mom
just
too.
like mom. Every time I'd see her like on the cover of a magazine or when that show came on, just reminded me of mom. And she was tall and everything. And you have brown hair, but I think you went red a little bit for a little while
You were
too.
red off and on, I think, for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
it not in school though.
Right, like more in your
So,
adulthood,
yeah.
probably. So,
Mhm.
but she, especially in your basketball picture, because you play basketball in high school, you just have that look to you. And because she was kind of a tomboy too.
Donna.
So just the whole thing in that 70s show,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of, has that kind of essence, that sporty essence to it. But another picture we have is, I think, what you had said you're in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
In one of them, and you have a crop top and some shorts on,
And
but you were just kind of lounging around,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it was.
You got
a
some
casual,
bowls of
right.
cereal or something that you're about to.
It might be. I'm not sure if it's breakfast or dinner. It might be dinner.
Okay.
So.
And you trusted your husband or whoever with the camera at that
Yeah.
time.
Or maybe you didn't even know he had a camera.
He was holding out on you. Yes. But like that's probably what you would wear on like a summer's day. And where would you date that photo? Like 79, 80?
Well, it
think?
was in when we had our condo, so I would say it was probably early '80s because it was before you. So.
Okay. Okay.
So it was early '80s.
Early 80s. And you've got like the big 80s hair.
Well, because
Is
I
it
had
perm?
a perm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had
It looks
thicker
pretty
hair
rad.
when I was younger.
Yeah. You thicker hair?
When I
Yeah.
was younger, so fuller hair.
Yeah.
So
those were the days. I remember when I had thicker hair too.
I remember when I had thicker hair too.
Yeah. But kind of like a unique style. Like not a mullet. I wouldn't say it was a mullet that you had.
It might have been cut in a shag.
Like a shag.
Yeah, it looked
And
like a
okay.
permed shag
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
And shags are coming back now. In fact,
Oh my gosh, that picture
Yeah.
of you was probably would if you posted that on Instagram, that would be the height of like popularity and what's in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Especially the hair. But I can't remember all the pictures. Would you be able to pull them up? We won't show everybody. I'll post it on here, but I can't off the top of my head remember what they all were. I remember that one because we were talking about it. Okay, so this one, the jeans, and this is such a casual look. And you said she looked like a
young Gina Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in that picture though, with the full smile. You know?
Yeah. I see it.
Like a young Gina Davis in Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's got a layered look, and you were talking about how the layered looks were in.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that she's wearing a pair of either boot cut or probably bell bottom jeans.
Right.
She's got a long sleeve white tee, and then she's tucking in a very awesome looking flannel, black and
I think it's
dark blue and light blue combination.
Right.
Yeah, there's some white in there too.
Yeah.
Is this around the same time as the other one with the
I
bowls?
think
It looks
so.
like it might be around
Yeah.
the same. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so. And that was the same era too, or same time.
yeah. And so that one just
Yeah.
like what is that, like kind of striped, or is it like a V-neck?
It's a V-neck, but it's not striped. It's just the way the fabric is lined.
Okay, I see that. And it's like the sleeves have like cuffs kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was probably 80s though too.
Okay,
early
a
80s.
belt, a little cool belt.
Mm-hmm.
And a Henley.
Yeah, and a Henley and nice perm.
Yeah.
See, your hair is a little reddish there. Is
Yeah.
your
I've always thought
she
it was.
has a little bit of red in her
yeah,
hair.
but that's like your natural hair color.
Yes.
Okay.
That it might have been lifted a little bit.
Okay.
Or it might have had a henna on it.
Okay. You did henna.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a reddish henna.
Mhm.
Cool.
I feel like this is reminding me of a very young Sigourney Weaver.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she looks a little more girly looking than Sigourney Weaver in that
I
picture.
think
Right?
Sigourney Weaver is very feminine looking.
Yes.
Maybe you're thinking of her when she's an alien,
Maybe.
but I'm thinking of her as Dana Barrett
Oh, true. Yeah.
in Ghostbusters. Dana Barrett in Ghostbusters.
Good reference. Yeah. There's the one that we were talking
Yeah.
about.
With the crop top and the shag, permed
Yeah.
shag, and the those are some cool looking shorts too. It's like it looks like they might have been cutoff jeans.
Yeah, that's what we did too.
Yeah.
You got a hole in your jeans,
Mhm.
you just made them into shorts.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
Mhm.
And the hair like probably made you like 4 inches taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like
Which
It
is
does
always
look
nice.
very tall.
It's
Yeah, it looks
always
like it's,
nice. Yeah.
about to hit the ceiling there.
Yeah. So
And
another-
you're tall to begin with.
yeah.
Let me
let's
pull up the
see.
pictures that you sent me.
Yeah. There's one where you've got like a white peasant top and some bell bottoms, I think, and a belt that's
with
like
a belt that
woven.
looks
Mhm.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
what you were you in high school in that picture or what?
I think I was probably just out of high school
Okay.
because that was given to me by your dad. That
What-
top and the
The
belt.
top.
Or-
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you're so out of high school because you had to let your
Mhm.
feather thing grow
Or
out.
it might have been just at the end of high school because
Before you got the chop
uh, what do you mean? Oh yeah,
for your
right.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I love that look.
Mhm.
Like tunic
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. Another layered
And
look.
that was into the layered look.
Same. Is that the same time period too, or
That was probably for sure in the 70s. Yeah.
okay?
This does look like you're a bit younger than
Yeah.
your permed photo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that was in Tennessee, so I was probably still in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some jeans. Like it could pass for today.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think,
Yeah.
you know. And there we already talked about your feathered dew there.
Yeah.
But so many good pictures we have.
I just don't understand how you got your makeup so perfect. I mean, your skin looks dewy in all the right
I
places.
know. It looks like you have a
Yeah.
filter on you.
Yeah.
Maybe they just knew. Maybe they were just good
lighting.
photographers. Yeah,
Yeah.
lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
They're
Maybe
better
you're-
photographers than my senior picture people
Maybe
were.
mom's just really pretty.
Well, that goes without saying.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Seriously, I think me and Katie saw this picture of you and we were just like, like how is such gorgeousness possible?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. But I think that's all the pictures we have that we
Yep.
were going to go
That's all
over.
the pictures.
Is there anything else we want to talk about as far as style is concerned?
I don't know. Is there anything?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I yawned right in the
Talking
microphone.
about the 70s, there was a lot of very colorful things out there. I was just reminding myself, looking some things up, and the bell bottoms were in, but like some performers and stuff would actually wear very loud and flowery maybe pants that their bells started at the knees and almost looked like a
skirt. I've seen those
Yeah.
like on variety shows.
Crazy.
You know, they were cool.
Yeah.
They could get
were
away
very
with a
colorful
lot.
and very
Right. Like I feel like you couldn't get away with. Like if I wore that to the office, like that would be distracting. But it would be cool. You know, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be like I was too revealing, but it would be like you're distracting everyone from work. But it's cool,
I think you need to find some less loud pants.
I guess we need to put that on the dress code. No flowery pants with huge bell bottoms like this one girl wore.
I was not into disco, but I don't know if that's what they wore at the disco scenes.
Okay.
But disco was in the 70s also.
Right.
So
okay, just Studio 54, all that stuff.
Probably.
Right.
I never really heard about it, but I guess if you knew Mick Jagger and you were hanging around that crowd,
Yeah,
Bianca,
that's
and
true.
people like that.
Yeah.
Who's Bianca?
Bianca Jagger?
That was the first. That was
one of his wives.
One of his wives,
Mick Jagger. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was a style icon in her right too.
A model, I think.
Was she a model? Okay.
I think she was, yeah.
Yeah, and then he married Jerry Hall, who was also a model, but she was more like late 70s, 80s, right? I think she's like a little older than Dad, maybe.
Is she?
Jerry Hall?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're no longer together either.
Oh no. No. But her daughter's famous now. I think she was a model. I think something Jagger. of course. I'll put her name here.
Yeah.
Just but she's a model too. But she has a Gap.
Oh,
But I think that's Jerry Hall's daughter. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I feel like if I could go back in time, it would be a real toss up. But I think like between the 60s and 70s would be where I would want to like dress like or be as far as style is concerned.
I think I'd like to do that, or I think I'd love like the 40s, just the way they dressed there, because everything was a look.
Yeah, the little lines in the back of the stockings kind of thing. A little film noir kind of look.
Just like that. Yeah.
Yes, very fancy.
But I do love the 60s/70s too, because of the bright colors and I like the more tailored 70s look.
Okay.
Yeah. Not so much the flowery pants y'all were talking about.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Mom? If you could go back, I mean, you lived through the 70s. So.
I think I like the 50s and 60s, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like
you're sandwiched in between us, like you are now.
Right. No
time period.
And because like even you've seen the style in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
That was like probably late 50s, maybe.
Like Mad Men too, kind of thing.
It could be.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Tippi Hedren.
Yeah.
The little, what do they say? The pillbox hat.
Yeah.
That they wore kind of thing. Yeah. Very cool. So you guys in the comments, let us know like what your style inspiration is. Let
us know what time period you would like best and why.
Yeah. Like this episode, don't forget to subscribe to us because you can get all of our content. We also have a Instagram page,
Relatably Random Pod.
Yep. So follow us on there when you want to just see some funny content and some weirdos. But thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We hope you'll continue to tune in. Thank you. Teresa, our mother,
to our wonderful guest.
Yes.
And thank you all for visiting our little corner of the internet.
Thanks so much. Good night.
Good night.
Bye. We are Relatably Random, produced and hosted by Allison Rossbaum and Katie Anderson. Music by The Trouble. Relatably Random is recorded in Katie's basement. Please like and subscribe if you're random. Follow us on Instagram at Relatably Random Pod. Thank you so much for listening.